Okay, so why am I about to read a lot of research on my topic and how do I begin? This video is going to introduce you to this assignment and kind of let you know where we are in the process. And the assignment is 4.4, which will be available Wednesday. I'm recording on Tuesday. And let me just show you a little bit about where we are in the process. So hopefully by now, you've had a chance to look at this timeline video, but you may not have. I know there's a lot of videos this week, but you can also just download this document to have a better look at it. So where we are. You last week brainstormed and developed and started thinking about questions. This week, by the time you get to this assignment, you will have written your rationale and questions and submitted that assignment. And now you're going to start to research based on the work you've done so far. So you're going to be learning about your topic, reading other research on your topic, and you're going to begin, for us, it's a research log. In other classes, you might do an annotated bibliography. I'm sure at some point in your four-year college or here, you'll do an annotated bibliography. That is basically a bibliography where you write small summaries of each thing you've written. Our research log is going to be pretty similar, but have a little more detail and I think be more helpful for you when you're putting together your paper. And the step after that in a few weeks is literature review, which is where you're going to synthesize your sources and writing. And I'll show you an example of that in a minute too. So this assignment is going to ask you to watch a few different videos. They're not in the assignment yet, but they will be soon. And these videos are going to show you how to learn more about your topic. So right now, you really want to just learn as much as you can. You want to read other researches on your topic. We're not doing a literature review yet, but a literature review is where you synthesize all of the research that you're starting to do this week. So it's a summary and a synthesis of the research that you've read and the research that's been done on your topic. So when I say synthesis, what I really mean is that you're really thinking about that information and kind of helping the reader understand here's the research and what roles the research has played so far on this topic. And you can see here's an example from a UW student. I found this online of a literature review. There's lots of citations in here, right? Because really what this person is doing is talking about the research. And here's another one this paper is probably from someone who's studying tourism and hospitality. And here's a literature review about hotels. This paper is about hotels and holiday stay destinations, right? Citing lots of sources and synthesizing that into paragraphs. We're going to learn how to do that. But right now, what you're doing is you're learning about your topic, so you can go on to do that afterwards. So right now, research, learning about your topic, that's where we are. The instructions for the assignment are you're going to watch the 4 instructional videos. This is the first one. And then you're going to find 1 empirical research article and 1 scholarly article on your topic. This is the research log. You can make a copy of it and then save it to your own drive. And this is an example of what you will do for one source. So everything you see here is how you're going to log the one source. You're going to answer all of these questions. You're going to do paraphrasing. So you're going to analyze the article. You're going to think about and write down the background and context, challenges and barriers, key findings, and you're not cutting and copying directly from the article unless you really need to use a quote. You might be using paraphrase, your own reflection, and you're going to continue to do that for the connections and applications. And you're going to spend time on this because when you finally want to put your paper together, write your literature review, you're going to have this done already. So that's why each step we're taking lots of time on. So when this is done, you probably won't have to go back to the article again. I mean, you might need to look at it for reference. You won't need to read the whole thing because you've already summarized for yourself what you found in that article. So include the citation information, the permalink, the names of the authors, and really go through this and take some time with it. And you're going to do this for each source. So when you're done with that one, right, you can do source number 2. You're going to do this for each source that you're going to use in your paper. So you may look at other studies, you know, when you're click on several studies and decide not to use them. But if you're going to use it, if it seems really relevant, then you're going to do the log for it. How will you find the sources? So the videos that follow are going to show you 3 different ways to find sources. So one is a library search using OneSearch, keywords, Boolean searches. I'm going to show you this trick on how to change your search terms and get better results. The other is Google Scholar. You can use keywords, ask questions. You can do data mining. So that's going to show you how to find more data by using Google Scholar. And Elicit is an AI search engine just for research papers, which I am really just learning how to use. And I'm going to suggest that you try it. It will pull up lots and lots of research papers for you. So that's how to do this assignment. Let me know if you have any questions.